Today we're walking you through the digital presence report inside of SplashDash. In my opinion, it's one of the most powerful all-in-one tools to evaluate a local business's online footprint. And today we'll be using a real client and showing you when and not to use this report. To start, giving you a little overview, digital presence gathers information about a business through various sources on the internet. Things like where is their domain, things like when their domain expires, things like their website traffic stats and their site metrics from various SEO tools, how visible are their keywords in a local area, looking at their backlinks, referring domains, anchor text usage, and broken links, what are their top pages, and you can use this data to advise your sales strategy or your existing clients confidently to prepare it for a meeting. Also, you can use this information when a new lead comes in, when you're doing a proposal or audit, when you're onboarding a new client, and when you're reassessing an existing client campaign and you just need something really pretty to create really quickly. Whether it's a new lead or an existing client, this report gives you everything you need to know without opening 6 different tools. To run the digital presence report, simply search it or click it. You'll have to put in the domain, the business name, and the location of the business. This will call on its Google Map listing, Ahrefs, Moz, and a couple of other things to give you valuable information in one view. So you're now looking at a digital presence report that's been pulled up. The first thing you're going to see is critical site metrics about the domain. You'll see how many reviews the domain has, what the site metrics are, what the domain metrics are, the domain info, giving you really clear understanding of everything that's going on about this business in a local marketplace. As I scroll, I can start to see a lot of different types of sentiments about this business. I can see how much of the reviews are positive. I can also simulate how many more reviews they're going to need to move up an average star rating. I can also simulate how many negative reviews they're going to need to get to go down an average star rating. This allows me to set review goals with the client, and this allows me to clearly see what their reputation is like broken down. Scrolling down, I can look at this information on a word frequency table to really show me what the sentiment is of this business. This can allow me and guide me to create better ads, better sales copy, better understanding and recommendations. I can also filter this information by neutral and negative, so I can clearly see what people like about the business, what they feel neutral about, and then what they don't like, ultimately allowing me to lead to a better strategy. If there's a certain thing that's being mentioned that I want to drone in on, I can by filtering that information directly inside of the reviews. So if I want to see why people are mentioning the team, I can look at the reviews that are just talking about the team to better incite me and to better prepare me for a sales conversation with this business. Scrolling down, you can see the organic traffic overview. This is data that's going to show me how well their traffic is pending in a 2-year historical timeline. This is really cool too because it shows me when their peak was. In this case, it's September of 2024, when their lowest was, which was September of 2023. How ironic is that? And then the data is going to show me on average how much traffic they're going to get on an average basis, so I know what's best to beat and what's considered low with the working relationship. Scrolling down, I can clearly see the top pages for this business with critical data, including how many pages actually get no traffic, allowing me to create a URL redirect strategy if that's the promise. It allows me to see which pages get the most traffic based on monthly percentage. And of course, with every SplashDash table, I can filter this information if I want to see which ones are the most prominent, which ones are the least prominent, so I can adjust my strategy accordingly. Scrolling down, I can look at the backlinks of this website. It's an analysis of total backlinks, total referring domain names, how many are do follow, how many are lost, and I can quickly click this broken backlinks button to only see the ones that are not listed anymore. And scrolling down, we can see what keywords are driving this business traffic. Really cool filter on the left side to turn off branded keywords so you can only see keywords that are not their name or any related. And as always, I can filter this table by position, by visitors, by competition, and I can view all of the pages by just clicking this view button right here to open up the page that is ranking on. If I click this contextual insights tab, I can see how many of the keywords are in the top results, how many are in the top 10, and then how many are not in the actual top 10 there. And then this will allow me to guide the customer on how much work it is that we need to do to generate more traffic to their website. Scrolling down, I can share this report as with every single SplashDash report, or I can simply click rerun the same report and run a different one for a different business. Want to see more examples of these reports or want to create your own? Head over to our website SplashDash.ai to browse live report samples and run your first reports for completely free. No strings attached, no credit card required. Thank you so much for watching this video.